Welcome, everyone. We're back here for another study. A lot has happened since we were here last. I trust that that's the same for you. Probably lots going on in your life as well. This week here, we're going to be looking at Psalm 16. Psalm 16, verse 1. Just one verse. Psalm 16, verse 1. You can see again, as I always tell you, I have God's Word out. You need to have it out as well. We're getting down to business here with the Lord, just seeing what He has for us. As many of you know, if you've been watching along in these studies for a bit, at least the past month or more, I'm going through quite a bit of pain. It is very unsettling to me. I'm used to being able to help. Anybody who needs help, I can jump in there and help them, and I really enjoy that. And I know there's some of you that enjoy it too. You enjoy being able to assist people to really avail yourself, make yourself available for people, because you really have a heart to help. Not that that's the best or the wisest gift or anything like that. It's just how I am, and I know some of you are. And some of the others, you're not. You're directed this way because your strengths and how the Lord has walked with you, He's showing you you. And that's not me. And that's a good thing, because nobody wants the whole world of me. God had the idea to create this wondrous, vast, diverse world. I think we should enjoy it. And we can enjoy it unless we take care of it. So, but that being said, this is a prayer of David here in Psalm 16. Oh, sorry, my back is giving me a fits here. Psalm 16, verse 1. We're just going to read that through, and then we're going to do like we do. Psalm 16, the psalm is listed as a prayer of David. That's the title. David didn't write that up there. That's going to be scribes later that they're identifying, because Psalms is so long, 150 Psalms or something like that. But anyway, here we are. Psalm 16, verse 1. Protect me, God, for the only safety I know is found in the moments I seek you. That's a big statement. David calls out to the Lord, protect me. That's easy. We know what that means. You're facing some kind of danger or peril. Protect me. Got it. And the reason David says, I'm asking you, God, to protect me is, in my life, the only safety I know is found in moments I seek you. David is saying, when I don't get myself distracted and I'm looking off this way or that way, and I stay walking with the Lord, I'm safe. I'm very safe. Why? Not because I think I am, but because the presence of God tells me that I am. It's not even God speaking to us and saying, hey, you're protected. It's the whole sense of being around Him. People can get that sense with you or I. They get a safe sense around us that just kind of, they relax. And that can be a really good thing. I mean, if the Lord is using that, it's always a good thing. But for me, these past weeks and months, with my back trouble just skyrocketing, I look around at thing after thing after thing that I could do, and now I can't. Right now, I am not even going to work because the pain is far too much. I'll do this study, and I will probably have to go lay down again so that the pain can subside and I can kind of have the energy, the wherewithal to go forward. For you, I don't know what you're facing now, but I do know that whatever that is, if you and I are telling the Lord, protect me, God. The only safety I know is found in the moments I seek you. And that's not saying, okay, God's someplace else again. This is meaning when I'm walking with the Lord, I'm safe. The seeking Him, the desiring God to be next to me, to speak to God. And then David says, then I'm safe. Is there lots of things I could be worrying about? I think David would tell us yes. Is there lots of things he's going to be tearing himself up about? According to Psalm 16:1, no, not one thing. Not one thing. He's like, I'm fine. This is a big uncertain situation, but I walk with the Lord. The Lord tells me I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to. And so as hard as everything is around you, around me, seeing for me my body failing, I have, I'd say, an unexplainable sense of ease. I'm not all jokey or, well, I am. If you've ever been around me, I do joke a little bit. Nothing like teasing. I don't like teasing, but I do like a silly joke. But here, protect me, God, for the only safety I know is found in the moments I seek you. Think how life-transforming that is for you and for me. And therefore, because you and I know how life-transforming this is, that I have no inhibitions about going to God and saying, protect me. I'm telling you, God, and God knows, but we go through the motions of telling God, this is too much. Protect me. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to know this is the end of me right here. I'm going to need some assistance. I could try to do it myself, but 9 times out of 10, I'm messing things up. So, nope, I'm not going to do that. As you go through this next week, really walk with the Lord this week. Speak with Him. Let Him confirm in your own spirit how He's not going anywhere. He doesn't want to. He will if we don't want Him here. He will not stay right tight to us if that's not what we want. But He hasn't left the building. He just, okay, you want to drive the bus? Okay. But this week, as the Lord's working with you on that, remember, when you look in that mirror, that's where the solution starts. Because, yes, we've talked about us being powerless, but the solution starts with us. If we don't come to the point to where we say, this is too far, my mind cannot grasp how to walk my way through this. Lord, help me. That kind of wisdom is hard won. And it's not that we got to wring it out of God's hands. It's that there's no other way to get that wisdom besides going through some very dicey situations, risky situations to where you and I would say, I didn't write that into the script of my life. No way. But remember that person in the mirror. God's going to take that person, yep, you or me, and he's going to walk us up alongside somebody that just is having maybe the worst day, worst week, worst month. And we're going to be able to see, even in our turmoil, how much God says, watch this, and we will bloom and be helpful to this person. We will. It's an amazing thing, because there's no way you're coming through a situation like that and not telling the Lord, wait a minute, I was helpless. I didn't have anything to give, and I just helped somebody. We don't understand that, but we know that it is true, because it just doesn't jive in our brain that, hey, I'm at the end of myself, but I had time and the energy to help someone else. It seems counterintuitive that if I do this, well, then I'm not getting taken care of. I'm just going into the pit. But the psalmist and the Lord assures us, we can tell God, I need you to protect me. And we can tell God that we know the safety is with him. But until you live that, it's not going to be real for you. Situational sentences just saying, okay, what about this? What about that? What if you were tied to a stake? What if we read missionary books. We read powerful stories about people in rough spots. And we go, ooh, wow, the Lord really took them through that. You're correct. It was the Lord. And it will be the Lord with you if you can just get out of the way and take God's hand and say, I don't have any idea what's going on here, but I trust that you do. So if you could show me so I could be more participating in this with you, I would love that, Lord. I will see you next week.